Hello you guys! Today I have a very exciting video for you guys comparing two products that I really like personally, and you guys probably already know from the title. We are going to compare and contrast between the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam brand new palette versus its own sister. Of course, everyone loves this palette, Modern Renaissance. I will give you guys... it's already dirty, my baby! Look at it! Okay, anyway, I'm going to give you guys my opinion which one is better and whether you need both of this palette in your collection. So let's get started if you want to see all my thoughts. Okay, I need to calm down. So first, the Soft Glam palette, the packaging looks very similar. Actually, it's the same packaging. So they're both velvet, except this one is yellow and this one is a pink. And this contains 14 eyeshadows. So this is what the inside looks like. Looks very beautiful. There are 14 shades. There are 3 shades that are from the Modern Renaissance palette already, which are Tempera over here, Burnt Orange over here, and Cypress Umber over here. Those 3 shades are from the Modern Renaissance palette, already exist, and there are a few shades from their single eyeshadow. So, for example, Dusty Rose is a single shadow. The Orange Soda is a single, Noir is a single, and I think Sienna is a single eyeshadow in their single eyeshadow collection. The rest are brand new shades. The price is the same, $42. It contains the same amount of product. Personally, I think this is a better value than getting their single shadows, because you get to try out more colors, and it's $42 for 14 shades. Whether for their single shadow you get each shadow is $12. You can see they are pretty similar, and I will swatch them later on. But okay, these for the Modern Renaissance palette, there are the 2 shades that I do not like, that are the pinkier shades here. And in this palette, for me, I use like more natural kind of shadow, so I don't like the shimmers over here. And so for me personally, I feel like they are definitely enough difference, but if you have this, you probably don't need this unless you really love these 3 metallic shades right here. That's just my personal opinion. But it does contain the Burnt Orange, which is my all-time favorite from this palette. So I'm really glad that I have a backup over here. And they have Dusty Rose, which is very similar to Bon Fresco here. And the Modern Renaissance is a little bit a little bit darker than Bon Fresco, and I've been dying to try out this color and I really love it. That's why I got this palette. It also had Mulberry over here, which is reddish brown. It looks much more red on camera, but I think it's a really beautiful color. I really like Sienna too, and I always use the Cypress Umber from the Modern Renaissance for my liner. So I think it's a really good backup, you know. I like to have my essential. So they definitely have different feels to them. You don't need both unless 1, you're a fan like me, and 2, you like this kind of tone right here, and there's a black. There you go. So I think it's good to have both. I'm thankful I get both, and yeah, I really like them. So now let's get to swatching. So I have the swatches of the shadows here. The first shades right here is let me try tempera, and then we have glistening orange soda is here. We're going from left to right, the top row and bottoms go to the bottom row. And the next shade here is rose pink, beautiful, this one right here. And then next we have sultry, and then we have bronze, and then mulberry, which is that reddish brown that I love. I don't know if it show up right on camera. And move on to the second row. That's the top row. The second row we have dusty rose, fairy, burnt orange, the most used shade in my life, and then sienna, which is kind of similar to mulberry, but it's a little bit lighter. A lot lighter actually. And then next up we have rustic, which is a little bit I have to say hard to swatch. It's a little bit streaky. And then we have cypress umber, which I use a lot for liner. And then we have newer, which is the black. It's not the blackest thing ever, but these are the swatches without any primer, so I don't know how it will be applied with a primer. I'm pretty sure it's gonna help with the pigmentation. But tempera, and then burnt orange and cypress umber are the three shades from the modern renaissance. And then we have orange soda, what else, dusty rose, sienna, and newer, which are in their single shadows, and the rest are brand new shades. That is my review and my opinion for the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia, and comparing it to Modern Renaissance. I think from the swatch you can see that they are different from each other, and I think it's hard to decide which one is better than the other. It just depends on your preference and your color, what kind of tone do you prefer. Although they have really similar tone though, the only difference is that this guy has some of the pinky shades and these guys have more of a softer, pinkier, and more metallic. Those are the main difference, and it has a black. And there are many shades from there are three shades, not many, three shades, because I used mostly those three shades, so I feel like there are many from this palette that is good to be included, I think, in this palette. And also there are some of the single shadows in here that I want to try out, but I didn't get the chance because they're so expensive. The formula is very comparable to this formula, which everyone loves. So I think this palette deserves to be checked out, and I definitely think it's worth to invest in this palette, because honestly, this is I have no words that how much I love this, and look at them together, it's just beautiful. I'm a fan. Alright you guys, that is the finish of this video. I hope you guys find it helpful. I'm not very good at review, I know, but I'm trying, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope it helps you decide which palette to purchase if you haven't get any of these, or if you already have this palette, whether or not you need this palette or not. Personally, I think you do. But anyway, I'm gonna stop. I'm very tired. I had a really long day and I need a shower, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!